to get out of the penalty box, so Oklahoma City will be able to field a fresh jammer.
Yeah, and you mentioned there that we had in the front of that pack Sinful Lee, and last night during that Ark Valley game, Sinful Lee just put up a huge game blocking for Oklahoma City. We've got on the line for Oklahoma City on this jam. That is going to be number 382, Anomaly.
And Ida Soccer, number 789 for Babe City, gets around the outside lane. She is lead jammer. Babe City, second time in a row.
Oh, and there goes the Oklahoma City jammer, and she is going to the penalty box. So that's going to be 2 jams and 2 trips to the penalty box for Oklahoma City jammers.
Ida Soccer gets another grand slam. Second scoring pass now for Babe City. And a quick move up the inside gets her out. That's a second grand slam. 10 points for Babe City.
Oklahoma City jammer standing in the penalty box. And Ida Shocker calls off that jam. Babe City is going to start with a power jam in this next jam. It looks like we've got Lollygagger is going to be starting on this power jam, jamming for Babe City.
Lollygagger, the jammer from the very first jam. She picked up that grand slam. Oklahoma City's been getting into jammer trouble in both of the jams so far. So this is jam number 3. Lollygagger gets around Sinful Lee and E-Bomb. She's going to get lead jammer, third time in a row. Anomaly gets out of the pack, first time for Oklahoma City getting out of the pack. I've got Block Party in front, but Lollygagger dodges to the inside. E-Bomb and Sinful Lee able to knock her out of bounds. Lollygagger is going to settle for 2 points.
Yeah, Lollygagger calling off that jam a little bit too late because Oklahoma City put up 2 points as well on that jam.
Yeah, Babe City, Lollygagger did get 3 points on that one. That brings Babe City to 23 points. Oklahoma City now on the board at 2 with just under 26 minutes left in the first half. It looks like Lollygagger lining up again for Babe City.
Lita Hobita on the line for Oklahoma.
Lollygagger behind Scary England, number 9. Scary England doing some great work. E-Bomb moving in to make it a 2-wall. Lita Hobita up front, and she's going to get lead jammer for the first time for Oklahoma City. Lollygagger is still trying to get around Block Party, and she finds a way up the inside, but half a lap behind Lita Hobita. Lita Hobita on her first scoring pass. Shoulder check from Bohemian Bombshell, but she gets through. 4 points for Oklahoma City. Calls it off before Lollygagger can get around. So 4-0 Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and Lita Hobita is a super fast jammer out there. So if she can clear through on her initial pass without getting any penalties, she can really rack up the points for Oklahoma City.
Eliza Dukes you. She was from the very first jam, but she spent that jam in the penalty box. So now is a chance for redemption for the Oklahoma City jammer. Number 11-18, Glitter and Glitz, knocked down a couple of times. Sinful Lee and Block Party with a 2-wall in front. Oklahoma City jammer Eliza Dukes you gets lead jammer. So in charge of the clock. Repeated shoulder checks from Sinful Lee, almost knocking Glitter and Glitz off her skates, but she manages to stay upright, forces her way through the pack, but she's not going to get anywhere near the pack. Eliza Jukes picks up 4. Oklahoma City starting to climb back into this game.
Yeah, and Sinful Lee, definitely the blocker to be watching on the track today, Bulldog. Like I was saying, last night we saw Oklahoma City playing Ark Valley, and Sinful Lee just brought the defensive game for Oklahoma City.
Is that Anomaly jamming once again for Oklahoma City?
It is indeed. I can't see the Babe City jammer from where I'm sitting.
She's covered right now, but Scary England and E-Bomb in a 2-wall up front. They're doing a pretty good job of blocking us as well. There's Bohemian Bombshell jamming for the first time for Babe City. And another jammer penalty for Oklahoma City. Anomaly sitting in the penalty box all by herself. But she'll soon be joined by Scary England, number 9 from Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and Ida Shocker got a back block there, too, for Babe City, and she's going to be going to the penalty box as well.
But Bohemian Bombshell goes, and we have a jammer swap out. So a little bit of luck for Oklahoma City jammer Anomaly. She gets out early and gets a little bit of a power jam herself.
And Babe City lost another blocker, so it looks like penalties are definitely going to be a factor in this game, Bulldog.
Yeah, last contact was by Ono Jojo of Babe City, but Anomaly now on her first scoring pass, dodges past Olive Mayhem and Ono Jojo. But here comes Bohemian Bombshell. She's up. Blasts her way past the Oklahoma defense, but Anomaly already with a grand slam on her second scoring pass now. Ono Jojo screened away by E-Bomb, and Anomaly outraces Olive Mayhem out of the pack. Gets a second scoring pass, 4 points this time. There's Bohemian Bombshell. We'll have a full 2-minute jam, still 30 seconds left in the jam. But Anomaly comes around, and she's going to lap Bohemian Bombshell the hard way and slams right into Ida Shocker, knocking down the Babe City blocker and picks up another grand slam, this time the hard way. Oh no, Jojo going to the penalty box. That drops Babe City down a blocker. That is Olive Mayhem taking over as jammer for Babe City, but she just completes the scoring pass for 4 points. That's enough to keep Babe City. No, that isn't. Another 4 points for Oklahoma City puts them over the top. That's just enough for Oklahoma City to take the lead for the first time in the game. 28-27, 21 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, I think on that last jam, we saw Ida Shocker try to put a big move on Eliza Jukshu, and she just misread the speed and the strength of Eliza Jukshu. She was out there able to really put on a heavy jamming session, if we could put it like that. So we have a team timeout, I believe. Nope, an official timeout, while the officials have a little conference there in the middle of the track, trying to figure out what's going on here. It's going to give both of these teams the opportunity to take a little bit of time here, assess what's working and what isn't working. We got a really close score there, Bulldog. It's going to be 28 for Oklahoma City and 27 for Babe City.
Babe City down a blocker as well, so they're down a point and a blocker. Oh no, Jojo still in the penalty box. But now Olive Mayhem going to the penalty box as well for Babe City. That means that Babe City will not have a pivot to start the jam either. And they'll be starting 2 in the hole. 4-on-2 pack advantage for Oklahoma City. Lita Ho Beta on the jammer line for Oklahoma City in the white. Lollygagger in the black for Babe City. Lita Ho Beater moving to the inside. We got Nerdzilla guarding that inside lane, but Lita Ho Beater of Oklahoma City able to get out and lead jammer. Lollygagger held up a block party, forced out of bounds. That just has to recycle a little bit. E-Bomb gets the shoulder. Sinful Lee on guard and on point for Oklahoma City, and Lita Ho Beater gets through the pack like paper. That's Babe City down 2 blockers, and Lita Ho Beater was able to take advantage of the distraction. Everyone was focusing on Lollygagger, but this time Nerdzilla is going to catch her with a hip check. It looked like Nerdzilla. They were on the opposite side of all of the officials. So, happened at the exact wrong spot, but Lita Ho Beater coming in on, this is her second scoring pass. But this time, Babe City has all of their blockers back on the track, and she's having a much harder time. Lollygagger, the jammer for Babe City, finally getting out of the pack, but Lita Hobeater is going to call off the jam, potentially 5 points, because Lollygagger was still in the pack when she got there, but she was not able to get all of them, only getting 4, but still a 9-0 jam for Oklahoma City. That puts them further in the lead.
So we saw in that last jam an unsuccessful apex jump by Lita Hobeater. If she can stick that apex jump, she is phenomenal. If she misses it, which is what she did this last time, she ends up getting stuck, and she was not going to be able to get out of that pack, ended up having to call off the jam.
The perfect roller derby song. Roll.
Scrum start again. I believe that's Eliza Juxiu jamming for Oklahoma City against Bohemian Bombshell. Yeah, for Babe City. Bohemian Bombshell behind Block Party and Galaxy Inferno. Now looking for the outside lane. Block Party is there. There goes Eliza Juxiu. She's lead jammer now for Oklahoma City. Bohemian Bombshell looks for the inside lane. Oh, but Sinfully comes across with a hip check. Eliza Juxiu now on a scoring pass. Bohemian Bombshell looks like she got a hit to the left side of her head, maybe in the temple. Definitely slowing down and reaching for that star. Might be, yeah, she's taking it off. She wants a star pass. She got a severe hit to her to the left side of her head, it looks like. But Galaxy Inferno is not going to make it easy for her.
It looks like she's getting called off for an illegal star pass, but I'm not entirely sure exactly why. Everything looked good to me in there.
Okay, well, the jam ref is following the star, and he's calling it out of play. And that may be that, yes, he's indicating that she has to take the star off and return it, or at least leave it and take it off. And so she is not the scorer right now. So that means that Bohemian Bombshell is the jammer, but she's in the box. So this is a power jam. She will have to move over to the jammer chair. But right now, Eliza Juxiu on a power jam, moving up. This is her 4th scoring pass, 4th Grand Slam. All of the focus was on the Babe City jammer, the confusion of that star pass. Meanwhile, Eliza Juxiu has just been racking up points for Oklahoma City. 20 points so far, now on scoring pass number 5. And dodges around Ono Jojo, the pivot, not the scorer. And that's going to be a huge jam for Oklahoma City, 25 points.
Yeah, and it looks like Olive Mayhem is calling a team timeout. I thought that was going to turn into an official review for the star pass, but it looks like they are content to accept that penalty and just try to regroup and figure out what their strategy is going to be to battle against Oklahoma City at this point.
Commercial Solutions now hiring Greeley, Colorado, as well as Blackjack Pizza Greeley.
It looks like Oklahoma City is getting ready to jam Anomaly out there. And let's talk a little bit about that star pass there, Bulldog. It appeared to me that the pass was completed within the zone of engagement, even though the star was not placed on the pivot's head before that. It's not currently a requirement that that's the case. So that was definitely an interesting call there from my perspective by the refs anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, that star pass happened in our blind spot, so I did not get a good look at what fouled. It happened right in the opposite corner. So it's possible that she gave it a little toss. It must be handed directly into the hand. It cannot be thrown in any way. So that may be. This is we might have to check the footage later. But unfortunately, we don't have the benefit of instant replay. But right now, number 382, Anomaly. I'm going to stumble over that. I don't know why. Anomaly gets in, calls off the jam for 4 points for Oklahoma City. Lollygagger not able to get around. So again, Oklahoma City shutting out Babe City.
Yeah, Oklahoma City, obviously, if they're able to get out first, they can score some points real quick and call it off. In the long run, a little trouble with penalties, as we can see that number M80, Tina T, is in the penalty box as a blocker right now as well.
So that gives Babe City a 1 blocker advantage. Bohemian Bombshell back in the on the jammer line. She's after that she took that nasty hit in the temple, but I guess she's recovered. Sinful Lee, number 0707 for Oklahoma City, shutting out Bohemian Bombshell. Lita Hobita getting the same treatment from Babe City. Both jammers at the back of the pack. Now moving ahead, Ida Shocker gets swept out of the way by Sinful Lee. Lita Hobita gets up to the front, dodges around, Mischief managed. Gets lead jammer just ahead of Bohemian Bombshell. So both jammers making their way around, but about, Lita Hobita increasing her lead a little bit going into the pack.
And Bohemian Bombshell got a no pass, no penalty on that pass anyway, so she would not have been able to get out and grab lead. But it looks like, Lita Hobita got 2 points on that pass before she was called it off.
So Oklahoma City with a shaky start, in the first 4 jams, got 3 jammer penalties, gave up 3 power jams. Babe City was only able to get up to 27 points in that time, and now has been shut out pretty much. Oklahoma City now with a significant lead, but it's still early in the game. Eliza Jukes, you blast past Olive Mayhem to get lead jammer. Lolly Gagger trying to get up front, but gets forced out, has to recycle. As Eliza Jukes hits the pack on her first scoring pass. Wicked Vixen is there on the outside. Eliza Jukes looks to the inside, but gets stuck behind a salty misdemeanor. And now finds a way through finally. Oklahoma City in the white jerseys picking up a grand slam. Babe City in the black jerseys. Nerdzilla going to the penalty box. That means Babe City's down a blocker. Out of play. Was that? Oh, sorry. Direction of play. Direction of play penalty. Lollygagger's not going to get out of the pack. Thanks for Oklahoma City to Galaxy Inferno and Sinful Lee holding her back up until the last whistle.
Yeah, it looks like Oklahoma City has definitely got Babe City's number as far as being able to get out and grab the lead. Now, if they can just stay out of the penalty box, Oklahoma City has got a good shot at this game.
Looks like Ida Shocker jamming for Babe City. She's going against a fresh jammer for Oklahoma City. E-Bomb moves to the inside, gets knocked down by Bohemian Bombshell, but Bohemian Bombshell goes to the penalty box. Nevertheless, E-Bomb doesn't get up off the ground until the pack has passed her, so she comes in at the back of the pack anyway. Ida Shocker getting lead jammer for Babe City, first time in a while. I think it's been about 5 or 6 jams since they've gotten lead jammer or any points. But, of course, you can go back and check the record. But right now, Babe City on a scoring pass. We've got Ida Shocker dodging outside of Sinful Lee, but Lita Hobita picks her up. The pivot for Oklahoma City. And E-Bomb not going to get around in time. Babe City coming up with 4.
Yeah, Ida Shocker decides that she is going to call off the jam when she comes around and she sees Lita Hobita and Sinful Lee in front of her. She says, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat either one of these gals before the jammer hits the back of the pack for Babe City. So calling it off was the right call that time.
Anomaly, number 382 for Oklahoma City, against Lollygagger, number 84 for Babe City. Babe City in the black, Oklahoma City in the white. Wicked Vixen and Olive Mayhem in a tandem wall, while Lady Gagger moves up the inside, gets out for Babe City. She's lead jammer. Anomaly now getting past Wicked Vixen and Olive Mayhem, completing her initial pass, but Lollygagger has lead, now hits the pack, and dips past 2 of them. May have gotten doesn't get that last one. 3 points for Babe City. But 2 jams in a row they scored, picking up 7 points without Oklahoma City answering any of those.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the only jams that we had there where nobody went to the penalty box, and so I think that hopefully they're going to be able to clean up their play a little bit and keep all their blockers on the track, which is what we have now, 4-on-4 blockers.
Yes, Nerdzilla jamming for the first time for Babe City against Lita Hobita, who dodges around Ida Soccer to get out for lead jammer. So Oklahoma City back on track. They had a nice streak there. Babe City broke it up in the last 2 jams. But now Lita Hobita back in lead jammer, where I think she's probably happy to be there. Nerdzilla for Babe City getting shut down. Nice work by E-Bomb, keeping her at the back of the pack, and Lita Hobita breaking through.
Yeah, E-Bomb going to the penalty box there at the end. And how many points do we have there, Bulldog?
That's 5. They were double checking. The referee double checking with the other referees, make sure that no funny business happened. And so it was a little delayed, but she did get all 5 points. And the ubiquitous Lolly Gagger back on the jam line. Very familiar face for Babe City. Eliza Jukes You jamming for Oklahoma City. Wicked Vixen is there. Back and forth, but now nice sweep by Maya O'Maya. Gets Wicked Vixen out of the way and allows Eliza Jukes You the outside lane. And now Oklahoma City grabs lead. Lolly Gagger going one-on-one with Block Party, but they're getting to the edge of the engagement zone. But now dodges around with the free pass. But there's Eliza Jukes You of Oklahoma City on her first scoring pass. Avoids a hip check from Glitter and Glitz. Oh, sorry, that was Olive Mayhem. But Lolly Gagger just gets into the pack, steals 2 points off the back, but Eliza Jukes You getting 4, so Oklahoma City winning the jam by 2.
Yeah, and we see Sinful Lee go into the penalty box for Oklahoma City. And it looks like Oklahoma City is going to put Eliza Jukes You back out there and see if she can. I'm sorry. That is they are not doing that.
It's an anomaly.
Yeah, anomaly out there. And who do we have jamming for Babe City?
I believe that's Bohemian Bombshell digging her way through the pack, grabbing onto her teammates, but gets knocked down anyway. Has to be recycled by Scary England, number 9. And there goes Anomaly on a scoring pass, dodges around Mischief Managed, and Nerdzilla sees her, but Mischief Managed was already out of bounds. So now Mischief Managed and Nerdzilla with a 2-wall. Nerdzilla falling down with Anomaly, did not knock her down, but rather they both fell together. So no penalty was called there, but Glitter and Glitz completing her initial pass. Anomaly gets knocked down, wiped out really by Ida Shocker. And calls off the jam, but does get 4 points, not 5, but no points for Babe City.
Yeah, Oklahoma City has been very successful at getting out and getting lead right away, and that's really what you can attribute this score differential to, I think, Bulldog.
That I believe is Eliza Jukes You, although there is a crowd in front of him, but Lolly Gagger knocking down Eliza Jukes You and draws the cut, knocking out. Oh, excuse me.
That's M80. That's Tina T.
Tina T. Sorry about that. We don't see the jammers very well until they get past the crowd. But that is Tina T jamming for the first time for Oklahoma City. And power jam for Lolly Gagger. Lolly Gagger also has lead. Lita Hobita, Block Party, and E-Bomb with a ship check, knocking down Lolly Gagger. She's got to recycle. This is the first scoring pass of the power jam. Oklahoma City with only 3 blockers as well. Sinful Lee in the penalty box with Eliza Jukes. No, sorry, Tina T. They look very similar. I'm gonna. Anyway, well, they're both blonde or maybe redhead. I can't tell from here. It's early in the morning.
Strawberry blonde, I think, Bulldog. And yeah.
So either is correct.
So she was released from the Tina T was released as the jammer from the penalty box there before the end of the last jam, not able to make it back on the track. And this time, I'm reasonably certain that is.
I double checked. That is Eliza Jukes You. Against Ida Shocker jamming once again for Babe City, sneaking around the back of Galaxy Inferno and gets right through the pack. Lead jammer for Babe City. Eliza Jukes You. finds the outside lane. She's completed her initial pass, but Ida Shocker now dodging to the outside, racing around. Galaxy Inferno almost catches her in turn 3, but Ida Shocker just escapes. Calls off the jam for 4 for Babe City. Brings them up to 45 points. Oklahoma City at 86 with a little under 6 minutes remaining in the first half.
Yeah, and Mischief Managed sent to the penalty box there for a track cut during that jam, and we have I am positive that jammer, because I can see her over the head of everybody else, is Anomaly jamming for Oklahoma City.
And Lollygagger. She's easy to recognize because she has very distinctive knee pads. Here we go. We got Anomaly moving up the inside lane. Nerdzilla trying to back up Glitter and Glitz. Sorry, again, I'm Olive Mayhem. Sorry, Olive Mayhem for Babe City, but she's able to get out. Anomaly lead jammer now on a scoring pass. Lollygagger gets to the inside of Tina T. Just exits just ahead of Anomaly. So Anomaly only getting 4 points on that scoring pass. And calling off the jam. 4-0 Oklahoma City.
So Oklahoma City has called for a team timeout here. They're going to assess their strategy. The score on the board is Oklahoma City 90, Babe City 45 with just under 5 minutes to go in this period.
Oklahoma City taking that timeout. Score is 90-45 with just about 2.5 minutes left in the first half.
This is the first, second scoreboard showing this is the second team timeout for Oklahoma City.
Yes, and that I believe will be correct.
All right, but that looks like Ono Jojo, number 9, lining up for Babe City in the black jerseys. In the white jerseys, Oklahoma City with Lita Hobita jamming.
Yeah, so Babe City taking this opportunity to change up their jammers, and they're going to see exactly what Ono Jojo can do here jamming for them.
I think I'm just going to stop introducing the Oklahoma Jammers because you guys do
that whistle ends the timeout. Or no, starts the jam. Starts the jam. They just took their time to get started, but now jam is underway. Ono Jojo and Lita Hobita behind a thicket of blockers. Ono Jojo stumbling right behind Scary England of Oklahoma City. Takes a whip off of Wicked Vixen. Jukes to the inside of Sinful Lee. Great move by Ono Jojo. Gets out of the pack, but Lita Hobita comes out right behind her, and Ono Jojo thinks better of trying to outrace Lita Hobita.
Yeah, Ono Jojo knows Lita is right behind her when she clears that pack, so she's saving some clock time because of the deficit that they have there, and getting out there and starting up another jam. And they've got Lollygagger on the line for Babe City.
And Eliza jukes you for Oklahoma City. This is the same lineup from the very first jam. Both teams at full strength, 4-on-4 in the pack. Lollygagger on the outside lane, but getting shut down by Maya Omaya and Galaxy Inferno. Looks for the outside lane, but Eliza Juksu is already there. Gets out for lead jammer, and Lollygagger gets forced out of bounds by Block Party and Galaxy Inferno. She has to recycle all the way to the back. Now it's some jammer defense, but Eliza Juksu takes Lollygagger out with her, so she's able to come back in clean. So on a scoring pass for Oklahoma City, Lollygagger still on her initial pass. Eliza Juksu dodges behind Wicked Vixen and gets out for 5. Lollygagger up front. Maya Omaya, Sinful Lee, and Galaxy Inferno in a delta formation. Now a tandem block, and it gets broken up by Lollygagger. Sinful Lee now one-on-one, and she runs out of room. Lollygagger gets out for Babe City. Eliza Jukes you, though, on a second scoring pass. Already has a grand slam. and calls it off as she catches Lollygagger coming up. She's going to get 3 more points for Oklahoma City, bringing them to 8 points. 98 now for Oklahoma City. Babe City at 45 with 2 minutes in the first half.
Oklahoma City really turning on the defense on that jam. Lollygagger is not able to get any traction, gets bumped out of bounds on multiple occasions by those defensive blockers up in the front of the pack for Oklahoma City.
Anomaly versus Ida Shocker. Anomaly for Oklahoma City, Ida Shocker for Babe City. Ida Shocker getting swept aside by Tina T. Now dodges to the inside, but there's Anomaly in a foot race with Nerdzilla, and she gets out lead jammer. But on the, forced to the infield, Ida Shocker has to recycle way back to the back of the pack. Tina T tries to pick her up. Block Party whiffs with a hip check. E-Bomb picks her up, but has no room left. She has to give her a free pass. So Babe City jammer out of the pack, but Anomaly, the jammer for Oklahoma City, already on a scoring pass. Only going to pick up 2 points, but shuts out Babe City once again.
Yeah, Anomaly stuck in, ends up getting stuck in that pack during that scoring pass and only ends up bringing 2 points out of it, is not able to, but finally when Lollygagger was able to break through, that she was able to really turn on the speed.
Lita Hobita jamming for Oklahoma City against Lollygagger for Babe City. Oklahoma in the white, Babe City in the black jerseys. Lita Hobita surrounded by friend and foe. Lollygagger following behind, but Lita Hobita gets around Glitter and Guts. Oh, geez. And now lead jammer Lollygagger forced out of bounds by E-Bomb, but E-Bomb cleared out by Wicked Vixen, allowing Lollygagger to come in a little bit sooner, but Lita Hobita gets through for a grand slam. So Oklahoma City continuing to dominate the game for the most part. Second scoring pass for Lita Hobita of Oklahoma City as Lollygagger is knocked down by Scary England. Still on her initial pass, Lita Hobita is going to get the second grand slam and call it quits. That is the end of the first half.
Yeah, and Oklahoma City defense definitely getting the number of Lollygagger. They are able to keep her back and do a very effective job in there, whether it is Sinful Lee or Maya Omaya, Scary England, Galaxy Inferno. They're all putting together a huge defense that has been very effective on the Babe City Jammers. So, yeah, that's going to take us into halftime there, Bulldog, and we will be back in, it looks like we have a 10-minute halftime at this game, and so we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Sticker Giant helps people make great stickers. I'm John Fisher, and I started the company. Every sticker has a story behind it. Every sticker has something behind it besides just stickiness.
People seem to flock towards stickers no matter what they are all about.
It's a portable billboard. It can go anywhere.
Seeing stickers on little girls' foreheads.
Cars, motorcycles.
Stop signs, we don't endorse that.
Baby bottoms.
I see stickers everywhere. I see stickers in my dreams.
We're a small little group of people and we all kind of have the same vision for success.
Every person is quality minded, top to bottom. We're about getting the job done right.
The quality of Sticker Giant stickers is really fantastic. We run 3 different materials here. All of them were researched to find the best possible thing we can get.
We can get your email and process your stickers in 24 hours and get them out to you.
We try and do things quickly, we try and do them accurately, and we try and get people the stickers that they want. People ask me what I do, and I go, we make stickers all day. There's this company in rural Boulder County, and all they do is make stickers and labels. What makes Sticker Giant a great sticker? What the customer wants, because we can print any kind of sticker. Every day there's a sticker to where I see it, and I just want to know the story behind it. I want to know the company. I want to talk to the owner.
We take people's passions, things that they're really fired up about. We make it over and over and over so those people can tell their story to the world.
We're ready anytime you are. All right, good morning, Bulldog. This is Professor D, if we didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves earlier because of the quick starting time on this, and I'm here with Bulldog today. So Bulldog, during the half, I went out and I took a look at the penalties, and it looks like Oklahoma City is hurting a little bit on penalties. And if I could just find out where I wrote them down here, I'd be all set. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start right into the action here. As we see Eliza Jukshu on the line for, nope, that's Anomaly on the line for Oklahoma City, and jamming for Babe City is Oh No Jojo. Take it away.
Who gets out for lead jammer. Anomaly behind Bohemian Bombshell, Wicked Vixen, and Ida Shocker. Now dodges around Ida Shocker, completing her initial pass, but Oh No Jojo gets a wide open inside lane. Nice work by Mischief, managed clearing out Lolita Hobita and E-Bomb, knocking them both to the ground, in fact. So that's a 4-0 jam. Babe City starting the second half on an up note.
Okay, so recap on the penalties. I found my notes here. It looks like Babe City, they have two skaters that are sitting on three skaters sitting on two penalties, two skaters sitting on one penalty, and one skater with three penalties. Oklahoma City has one skater with three penalties, three skaters with two penalties, and number 707 has four penalties.
That's Sinful Lee, number 707 for Oklahoma City. She's winning in the penalty race. But right now, Eliza Jukshu, the jammer for Oklahoma City, moves to the inside, and a little help from Galaxy Inferno. She's controlling that inside lane and lets her jammer through, locks it back up. But, Lollygagger is going to get around Galaxy Inferno anyway. She's about a quarter lap behind Eliza Jukshu, though, who's moving in on a scoring pass. There's a whistle. Somebody's going to the penalty box. That's going to be Scary England of Oklahoma City. Eliza Jukshu calls it off. Oh, a little too late. Lollygagger actually getting all 4 points. Eliza Jukshu only getting 2. So, well, it might have been a thumb sticking out. That was 3 points for Oklahoma City. Sorry. Babe City, though, winning the jam by 1 with 4.
Yeah, and Babe City losing Glitter and Guts also to the penalty box. That's going to put 3-on-3 in the pack for this jam.
Lita Hobita jamming for Oklahoma City against Ida Shocker, number 789 for Babe City. Oklahoma in the white jerseys, Babe City in the black jerseys. But Ida Shocker winning out in the duel against Tina T, getting out for lead jammer. Lita Hobita porting on the speed. She's closing the gap rapidly with Ida Shocker. Ida Shocker, though, sees an outside lane, gets caught by Block Party, stays inbound somehow after a shoulder check. Does call off the jam, and Babe City winning that one 4-2. Lita Hobita just dipping into the pack in time. A lot of speed on that Oklahoma City jammer.
Yeah, absolutely. If you don't call that jam off with enough time ahead there, Lita Hobita is going to hit that pack, and she's going to score a couple of points, which is exactly what she did on that last pass.
Score now 115 for Oklahoma City, 57 for Babe City with 27 minutes left in the game. Anomaly going up against only 2 blockers. Olive Mayhem, last point of contact. Nerdzilla also backing her up, but Anomaly gets out for lead jammer. Lollygagger jamming for Babe City. Gets some help from Glitter and Guts, now one-on-one with Sinful Lee up at the front of the pack. Sinful Lee, though, puts up a fierce fight, gets Lollygagger out of bounds. She's going to recycle her way back as Anomaly gets through the pack. She's going to go around Olive Mayhem and Nerdzilla for a grand slam. Lollygagger still on her initial pass. Now Lollygagger picked up by Scary England. Jukes to the inside. Gets around Maya Oh Maya, but now getting lapped once again by Anomaly. Grand slam for Oklahoma City. She does it the easy way. Oklahoma City opening up a wide path on the inside. Thinks she just got a glancing blow from Oh No Jojo, and she's around again. Gets a hip whip off of Maya Oh Maya. Stumbles a little bit over an Oh No Jojo, but not enough to fall down. So no penalty there, but Anomaly picking up another grand slam. That's 15 points so far. The hard way. Lollygagger still on the track, but Maya Oh Maya and Scary England keeping Lollygagger well at the back of the pack as Anomaly comes around again. Scoring pass number 4, grand slam number 4. That brings Oklahoma City to 20 points in the jam. So again, Oklahoma City with a little shaky start. Babe City winning the first 3 jams. But Oklahoma City now pouring it on. There it is, number 5, 4 points. Lollygagger finally getting out of the pack. Starting her first scoring pass. Anomaly's going to call off the jam. Oh, but just a couple of seconds too late. Lollygagger does manage to pick up 2, so it doesn't get shut out in this jam. But 24 points for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but with 5 scoring passes, you can see that the Oklahoma City defense has really got Lollygagger's number. They are able to hold her back, and she's not able to get any traction. She's stuck at the back of that pack during the whole entire jam. In the meantime, those Oklahoma City jammers can just fly around the track.
Eliza Jukes you jamming for Oklahoma City. And there she is, Bohemian Bombshell jamming for Babe City at the back of the pack. Both jammers getting held up, getting shut out at the back of the pack. Oh No Jojo comes across and knocks Eliza Jukes you out of bounds, but Bohemian Bombshell getting the same treatment from Sinful Lee. But she recovers quickly all the way around the outside and hip checks Lita Hobeat out of the way. Babe City with lead jammer. Eliza Jukes you shakes off Mischief, managed to get out of the pack, but a half a lap separates her and the Babe City jammer. Bohemian Bombshell on a scoring pass, now shoulders her way past Scary England, speeds past Lita Hobeater, but gets caught by Sinful Lee, knocked out of bounds, calls off the jam before Eliza Jukes you can get in. Nothing for Oklahoma City, 3 for Babe City.
So Oklahoma City has definitely shaken off the early start of jammer track cuts and jammer penalties. They haven't been getting any jammer penalties here lately, and that's really helped them increase this score.
23.5 minutes remaining at the first whistle. Score 139 for Oklahoma City, 62 for Babe City. Ida Shocker gets brought up short by Sinful Lee, while Anomaly just races on by. She's lead jammer very quickly, but there goes an Ida Shocker this time, able to counter check Sinful Lee and get out of the pack. So she's not too far behind Anomaly, but Anomaly is going to have a nice big gap going into the pack and just parts Nerdzilla and a salty misdemeanor. Stumbles a little bit, but calls off the jam.
Oh, and Bulldog.
Ida Shocker.
That's going to be Ida Shocker taking a big hit at the end of that last jam. She's able to, her bench coach has got her out there, and she's able to skate off the track, but the EMTs are definitely going to have to take a look at her. It looks like she was favoring her face there.
That's right. That is, we saw one skater holding the side of her face, and now Ida Shocker holding, well, we can't tell from here exactly what happened, but you know, I just want to take a second to mention, more and more skaters are moving to using face shields, including some of the top skaters in the sport, and that is exactly why. There's a lot of chaos in the pack. Arms and fingers and shoulders are all at one time or another at eye level, and even if they don't. And a lot of skaters that have switched to this face mask find that it's actually more comfortable. Even if a skater if their fingers or hands come close to their face without actually touching, it still causes a flinch and might make you blink your eyes. In that instant that you close your eyes, you can lose track of the pack. You can really, it can cause consequences. I just want to say, face mask is a sensible safety precaution in this game.
So I see Eliza Jukeshu on the line once again for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, not a face mask, a face shield. But, not telling anyone what to do, though. But Lollygagger gets shuffled out by Block Party. Eliza Jukeshu gets away from Mischief Managed and catches lead jammer for Oklahoma City. Lollygagger stuck behind Galaxy Inferno, but now Jukes to the inside. She's free and clear. Eliza Jukeshu, though, on a scoring pass for Oklahoma City. Brought up short by Ono Jojo. Forced to the outside by Wicked Vixen, but she jukes to the inside. Now slammed to the ground with a shoulder to the sternum from Bohemian. Bombshell calls off the jam. 4 points, but Lollygagger gets in and matches those 4 points. So a tied jam.
Hey, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Sticker Giant, the custom sticker experts, official sticker company of ColoradoSports.TV. You can check out Sticker Giant at www.stickergiant.com. Use the code Roller Derby and at your checkout, and you'll get 10% off your next order.
Lollygagger jamming once again for Babe City. Their go-to jammer, E-Bomb jamming for Oklahoma City, gets out for lead. Maya Oh Maya, Scary England, and Lita Lita Hobita slowed down Lollygagger, but she does manage to get out. But once again, half a lap, something we've seen over and over again. Babe City getting their jammer out, but Oklahoma City having a healthy lead and able to call off the jam. That is a 4 points for Oklahoma City, nothing for Babe City.
Yeah, Oklahoma able to call off that jam in time before the Babe City jammer can get any points. Good awareness there by E-Bomb, who is not in their normal jammer rotation.
It looks like Ono Jojo on the jammer line for Babe City.
Yeah, we've got Tina T jamming for Oklahoma.
Yeah, all I could see was a little bit of the hair, so I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go out on a limb and mix them up again. But yeah, Tina T, number M80. Going to the outside, and she's going to outrace Mischief Managed, just squeezing up that outside lane. But Ono Jojo is lead jammer for Babe City. Babe City losing Nerdzilla to the penalty box, but Ono Jojo gets swept aside by a hip check from Block Party, almost off of her feet, but manages to call off the jam in time. 4-0 Babe City.
Yeah, it looks like Oklahoma City doesn't quite know what to do with Ono Jojo the way they do with Lollygagger. They've been able to keep her back. I think Ono Jojo switched up the tactics a little bit there, and they had a little bit harder time keeping her from slipping out.
It's Anomaly, number 382 for Oklahoma City, jamming against Lollygagger once again. Anomaly with a quick move around the outside, gets her past Glitter and Guts and Olive Mayhem. She's lead jammer once again. Oklahoma City so far way ahead in lead jammer, but Lollygagger knocked to the inside. Has to recycle back far, and Anomaly threw into the pack on a scoring pass. And once again, Olive Mayhem and Glitter and Guts unable to stop her. Grand slam. Very effective jammer, Anomaly of Oklahoma City. She's been putting up some big numbers for the ladies in white, but Lollygagger getting out of the pack she's a lap and a half behind Anomaly. Anomaly picking up another 9 points for Oklahoma City, brings them to 160. Babe City at 70 points with 19 minutes remaining.
Yeah, and with two blockers in the box for most of that jam, Babe City just was not able to put enough blocking out there to keep that Oklahoma City jammer from being able to slice through.
Oh no, Jojo back on the jammer line, so Babe City putting some more faith in number 9. Eliza Jukesy, number 55 for Oklahoma City, gets around Wicked Vixen. She's the only one guarding the outside lane, and she's now Eliza Jukesy is lead jammer. But oh no, Jojo getting out of the pack as well. But once again, we're seeing a quarter lap gap. Eliza Jukesy yelling at her teammates, telling her, watch out. Oh, a big slam from Bohemian's Bombshell. I knew I was going to say that once. Bohemia, but knocks her out of bounds, and we've got a penalty on Eliza Jukesy. So a power jam for Ono Jojo of Babe City. Scoring opportunity for the ladies in black. Galaxy Inferno and Block Party trying to stop Ono Jojo, but run out of room. It's a grand slam for Babe City. Of course, Eliza Juxu was on a scoring pass, may have picked up some points. She got at least a partial pass, so may have picked up some points. Oh no Jojo on her second scoring pass, weaving her way between Block Party and Lita Hobita to come up with a second grand slam. 2 scoring passes so far. Eliza Juxu almost left early, and that would have been another penalty for an illegal procedure if she had actually gotten out of the box. That would have been a technical penalty, but Eliza Juxu did manage to get back to her seat and now returns and completes her first scoring pass. No longer lead jammer, though. I saw her hands moving to her hips reflexively, I think, but no lead jammer in this one. Still 30 seconds left in the jam. Eliza Juxu quickly around and going to get 4 more points for Oklahoma City. No Jojo still on her third scoring pass, and Eliza Juxu in position to potentially catch up to Oh No Jojo. But that's Wicked Vixen has received the star pass, so is now the scorer for Babe City. Checking in now, Eliza Juxu on her third scoring pass. Both jammers on the third scoring pass. But Wicked Vixen has potentially 5 points, but so does Eliza Juxu, but they're already 2 points ahead, 1 point ahead. And Babe City is going to come out with another, another 5 points. And Eliza Juxu gets 3, bringing Oklahoma City to 12 for the jam, Babe City at 15 for the jam. So +3 for the Babe City.
Yeah, so that jam went the full 2 minutes, so a lot of stuff happened out there. We had a star pass, but I think the important thing to take out of that last jam is that Ono Jojo is able to do a much better job against the Oklahoma City defense than Lollygagger has. But even with the jammer penalty on Oklahoma, they were still able to jump back in and continue scoring pass after scoring pass. So Babe City really needs to start doing something with their defense here. They need to try to figure out what they can do to hold those Oklahoma City jammers back, because without that, they just keep eating them up, even when they get a strategic advantage, whether it's lead jammer or being able to have somebody out there that's a little bit faster. It's just still not being able to put it together. So after that team timeout by Oklahoma City, we've got Anomaly jamming for Oklahoma City. And Olive Mayhem out, and Olive Mayhem gets lead jammer for Babe City.
Olive Mayhem team captain hasn't been jamming frequently for Babe City, but gets lead jammer in the clutch. Now gets around Scary England. The rear guard E-bomb was swept aside by the Babe City blockers. And Olive Mayhem's going to come through for her team. 4 points, and keeping Anomaly from getting into the pack on a scoring pass. 4-0 Babe City.
Yeah, that pack really sped up there, Bulldog. There were skaters from all teams looked like they were sprinting there at one point in time.
Approaching the halfway point in the second half, just over 15 minutes remaining. Lollygagger for Babe City against Eliza Juxu. Eliza Juxu almost goes down. Mischief Managed almost fell down on top of Eliza Juxu, but Eliza Juxu able to squeeze past, gets lead jammer. Lollygagger up front, forced out of bounds by Block Party, has to recycle to the back. Picked up by Maya Omaya. Resists that shoulder check, but now runs into Scary England and gets lapped by Eliza Juxu, who comes in on a scoring pass, goes straight up the center. Just a tiny opening, but she gets through. 5 points for Oklahoma City. Lollygagger now coming around. Maya Omaya and Block Party in a tandem wall. Lollygagger slips past, dodges a shoulder check from Scary England and just forces her way past E-bomb. 1 more point for Eliza Juxu, though, as she calls off the jam. Lollygagger not going to get around in time.
Yeah, Oklahoma City with Maya Omaya, Block Party, and E-bomb at the front of that pack, and they were just a defensive powerhouse on this, and they were able to keep that jammer back and allow Eliza Juxu to go around and continue her scoring. Oh, it looks like we're having some interesting goings on here as Oklahoma City moves up and takes the pivot line on the whistle.
And Babe City following suit. Olive Mayhem jamming a second time. Moving up the outside, Lita Hobita, just steals the outside line away from Olive Mayhem. Help from Scary England and E-Bomb that were controlling Olive Mayhem, but Olive Mayhem does manage to get out. But again, once again, a quarter lap lead for the Oklahoma City Jammer. And with the lead, she can stop the clock anytime, stop the jam. Gets forced to the outside, back and forth by the Babe City blockers. It's Bohemian Bombshell, Glitter and Guts, and Nerdzilla working the pack. And a salty misdemeanor in there as well, but Lita Hobita does get all 4 points, calls it off. 3 points, though, for Babe City's Olive Mayhem. So that's 2 jams all for Olive Mayhem, and both times putting points for Babe City.
So as hard as Lita fought for those 4 points, she was only a net gain of 1 as the Babe City Jammer was able to get in there and score 3 of her own. So she needs to start calling it a little bit earlier.
But still a 90-point lead for Oklahoma City as the clock ticks down to 13 minutes. Lollygagger jamming for Babe City against Anomaly, who gets up to the front. Ida Shocker tries to get in the way, but Anomaly brushes past. Lollygagger, though, coming out of the pack, now only a couple of strides behind Anomaly. And Anomaly is going to say, you know what, let's reset. We'll try that again. Nothing scored by either team this time.
Yeah, good job by Lollygagger getting out of the pack this time. She was able to catch up with Anomaly very quickly and force the call off. So again, here we've got some pivot line action. We're seeing Babe City this time decide that they want to take the pivot line. Now they're backing off of that. So I guess they weren't as committed to that as I thought they were to begin with.
Well, it's always nice to try something new. Eliza Juxu jamming for Oklahoma City against Olive Mayhem. Once again, Olive Mayhem now becoming a part of the regular jammer lineup for Babe City. Eliza Juxu behind a 4-wall. A salty misdemeanor, whiffs with a shoulder check, but connects this time, but actually propels Eliza Juxu forward. But she gets caught by Ida Shocker and shuffled to the back of the pack as Olive Mayhem gets lead jammer. 3rd time jamming in the last 5 jams, and she gets lead jammer in 2 of those. Now it's Babe City with the quarter lap over the Oklahoma City jammer. Olive Mayhem connects with a hip check, or counter checks a hip check from Galaxy Mayhem, forced out of bounds by Lita Hobita. Calls it off in time, though. 3 points for Babe City. Eliza Juxu's not going to get in time.
Yeah, Olive Mayhem really skated hard for those 3 points, but early on in that jam, I mean, it was anybody's jam. Those Oklahoma City blockers just are not as effective against Olive Mayhem. So now we've got some sliding around between the jammer line and the pivot line once again. A lot of movement going on at the whistle. Nobody's really set up.
Anomaly, number 382, at the front of the pack against Lollygagger, blocking this time. Nerdzilla makes it a 2-wall, but they back off at 20 feet, and it's at the end of the engagement zone, and lead jammer goes to Oklahoma City. Oh No Jojo back up by Sinful Lee. Now makes jammer on jammer contact with Anomaly, but still on her initial pass. Anomaly on her first scoring pass for Oklahoma City. Rams into Bohemian Bombshell, stumbles. Now once again a shoulder from Bohemian Bombshell, but Anomaly skates past. Grand slam for Oklahoma City. It looked like she was starting to call it off, but thought better of it. Oh No Jojo knocked out of bounds, has to recycle almost a half a lap. E-Bomb drawing her way back, and Anomaly getting through the pack easily the second time around. That's 10 points so far for Oklahoma City. And she's going to go for a 3rd one. Oh No Jojo at the front. Sinful Lee can't hold her in. So Babe City Jammer getting out of the pack. But Anomaly is going to run through. Calls it off immediately. Oh No Jojo still had a quarter lap to go. So 14-point jam for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Oh No Jojo could not get any traction on that on that pass. Every time it looked like she was going to be able to pass the last Oklahoma City blocker, she just got knocked out of bounds, and she ended up getting worn out on that and just never really able to put anything together for Babe City. Looks like Babe City is going to try out another newer jammer in their rotation. And that's going to be Ida Shocker again. She's jammed a few times.
Against Tina T, number M80 for Oklahoma City, who gets forced out of bounds by All Salty Misdemeanor. Another shoulder from a salty misdemeanor, but this now jukes behind, gets out of the pack, but Ida Shocker, number 789 of Babe City, already lead jammer, moving in for the first scoring pass. Goes wide around block party, gets caught by Sinfully and Lita Hobita, stopped in her tracks. Calls off the jam, not in time, though it is 3 points for Babe City, but Oklahoma City able to get in for 2.
Yeah, late call-offs have been the word of the day in this game. We've seen late call-offs by both teams where they end up giving up 2 and sometimes 3 points to the other team.
And Oklahoma City did benefit from a ghost point. Lolly Gagger was still in the penalty box, so Oklahoma City Jammer only had to get past 1. 1 gets you 2, as they say. Nerdzilla trying out as jammer, only the second time in the game. She jammed 1 time in the first half. Oh, Sinful Lee thought she caught Nerdzilla, but no, Nerdzilla got in just in the nick of time to avoid a cut, but does not avoid a shoulder from Galaxy Inferno. There goes Eliza Jukes you, the jammer for Oklahoma City, coming around. She's lead jammer, moving in for a scoring pass. Nerdzilla, the jammer for Babe City, getting caught by a tandem wall of Lita Hobita and Sinful Lee, now joined in a delta from Galaxy Inferno. And again, the tandem wall takes her down. Nerdzilla still on her initial pass, getting lapped by Eliza Jukes you. And there's the grand slam for Oklahoma City. Nerdzilla goes wide and now looking. Gets a cut and a forearm call against the Babe City jammer. So it's a power jam now for Eliza Jukes you. But Eliza Jukes you, interesting. She was coming in on a scoring pass and was just feet away, but calls it off anyway.
Yeah, Eliza Jukeshu was taking her cue from the bench there, and they wanted her to call it off so that they can get started, I guess, with a fresh jammer legs out there, and the whole pretty much 30 seconds left in the box for the Babe City jammer. Nerdzilla had only sat down for a couple of seconds, so most of it is going to be power jam. Most of that is going to be Anomaly's power jam. Gets around the Babe City defense, lead jammer for Oklahoma City. Pack has not moved from the jammer line. Now Anomaly squeezing between Olive Mayhem and Mischief Managed, dodges a hip check from a salty misdemeanor and gets a grand slam. But Nerdzilla returning to the track as Anomaly hits the pack on her second scoring pass, brought up short by a salty misdemeanor. Oh no, JoJo, a salty misdemeanor, and Mischief Managed forming the delta. But Anomaly just squeezes right in between and gets out for a grand slam. Number 2, 10 points so far for Oklahoma City. Nerdzilla out of the penalty box on her first scoring pass. And Lita Hobita and Sinful Lee in tandem. Now one-on-one with Sinful Lee, who muscles her out of bounds. Anomaly coming through with a second grand slam. Only 4 points on that last scoring pass. That was actually her third scoring pass. Sorry about that. 14 points for Oklahoma City. Nothing for Babe City. Well, let me take a quick second here to tell you about RD Nation. RD Nation is bringing roller derby to the masses. They help leagues manage themselves better so that they can skate more. You can download the free software at rdnation.com.
Ida Shocker gets out for lead jammer for Babe City. Little bright spot, but there goes Eliza Jukeshoe right behind. Ida Shocker gets around Tina T, who came across, but Ida Shocker swept behind her. Dips into the pack for 2. Calls it off in time. Eliza Jukeshoe getting a donut.
So if everybody out there likes what they are seeing today, they can go to the donate button on the ColoradoSports.TV and donate a couple of bucks if they've got it or more to Colorado Sports TV that is bringing you this live stream this morning, 100% completely free to you.
That 2 points brings Babe City into triple digits at 100 points. 217 points for Oklahoma City with under 5 minutes remaining. Anomaly, just pulls her way through the pack on the inside lane, grabbing onto a teammate's shirt, gets lead jammer. Lollygagger jamming for Babe City at the back of the pack, sandwiched by Scary England and E-Bomb. goes out of bounds and gets the technical cut. 1 foot tapped in. Well, it must have been both feet tapping in because she's going to the penalty box.
Power game situation for Anomaly. Anomaly goes to the box.
Anomaly coming through for a grand slam. That's scoring pass number 1 in the power jam. The pack has not moved from turn 3. Anomaly comes in. Sinful Lease brings into action, sweeps 2 of the blockers. Mischief Managed and Nerdzilla out of the way. Anomaly knocked down by a shoulder from Oh No Jojo, but picks herself back up and is off to the races. Grand slam number 2 for Oklahoma City. And once again, just 1 lap, and she's back on another scoring pass. Oh No Jojo comes in with a big shoulder check, but they're going to say she used her hands. That is going to be a penalty for Oh No Jojo, but Anomaly does pick up that 3rd grand slam. Oh, but it looks like Lollygagger did get out of the penalty box, so Babe City can field a fresh jammer.
Yeah, I saw the look on the face from Oh No Jojo on the last hit. I think she thought that might have been an illegal hit, but no whistle on that one. So she decides to do it again, and this time is just pushes out a little bit too far and ends up in the penalty box. That's going to take us into a 1 minute team timeout for Oklahoma City, as Anomaly is being fanned by her teammates over there and her bench on the side. She is getting some well-deserved rest. Multiple scoring passes by Anomaly has tired her out over there.
Don't forget about the altitude. We are in Greeley, Colorado, which is it's not high up in the Rocky Mountains, but it is on the big. It's elevated. So there is a little bit of a wind factor at these games in Colorado.
Yeah, and so it looks like Lita Hobita is going to be wearing the star once again for Oklahoma City after this team timeout.
That was timeout number 3 for Oklahoma City. Babe City still with 2 timeouts remaining. Olive Mayhem, team captain, jamming for Babe City, almost around the inside lane, but Scary England gets in front of her, stopping her briefly, but Olive Mayhem forges ahead, gets around the outside. But that bought a lot of time for Lita Hobita, who comes out of the pack just a couple of steps behind Olive Mayhem, and Olive Mayhem wisely calling it off because Lita Hobita was closing that gap very quickly.
Yeah, Lita Hobita, one of the fastest jammers at this tournament this weekend, Bulldog. She was able, with just a few strides, to catch up with Olive Mayhem, who was trying with all of her might to reach the back of that pack to try to get a couple of points, but just was not able to make it.
Score now 232 Oklahoma City, 100 for Babe City with 2.5 minutes remaining at the whistle. Got Eliza Jukes jamming for Oklahoma City against a 3-wall. Mischief Managed, Nerdzilla, and Assaulting Misdemeanor, but Mischief Managed makes last contact, but it's just a glancing blow. Lead jammer to Eliza Jukes, but Lollygagger jamming for Babe City is out, but a quarter lap behind again. Eliza Jukes has plenty of time. But it looked like she was calling it really close, but no, Lollygagger doesn't quite get there in time, just by about a half a second. But Eliza Jukes is only going to get 1, but still Oklahoma City with a positive differential.
Yeah, with the open track, Lollygagger can really turn on the speed and she can close the gap quickly, which is what she did in that one. And I guess we've got a well-arrested Anomaly back out there on the line for Oklahoma City.
And Olive Mayhem for Babe City. There was a little bit of jockeying on the jammer line. Olive Mayhem, though, finding that inside lane, gets out first for lead. Anomaly getting out pretty quickly as well, and now starting to close the gap. Anomaly made a big deal about Lita Hobita's speed, but Anomaly not too shabby herself. But there goes Olive Mayhem, blasts it around E-bomb, gets out, 4 points for Babe City, but there's Anomaly getting shouldered out of bounds by Oh No Jojo. Recycles all the way back to turn 3, and now Anomaly getting lapped by the Babe City jammer Olive Mayhem, who finds a way past Scary England, and now it's a grand slam. 9 points for Babe City. Olive Mayhem coming in for scoring pass number 3, ricochets off a hip from E-bomb, and just dodges past Scary England for another grand slam. That's 14 points so far for Babe City. Anomaly struggling on her scoring pass, something we haven't seen very much. She's usually getting through so quickly, but this time Babe City seems to have her number. Glitter and Guts making last contact. Anomaly finally completing her first scoring pass, while Olive Mayhem on scoring pass number 4. Olive Mayhem getting the signal and from her bench calling off the jam. Looking for 4 more points, but is only going to get 3. 17 total for Babe City. That's 2 5s, a 4, and a 3 for Babe City. Oklahoma City with 4, so plus 13 for Babe City. But the period clock has expired. Nobody calls a timeout. And so that is the end of the game. The score to Oklahoma City 237, Babe City 117 right now, unofficial final.
Yeah, and with Babe City sitting on 2 timeouts, they definitely could have extended it one more jam had they chose to. Babe City, a relatively new team out here, making some kind of newbie mistakes. They definitely have a lot of raw talent out there, and they were able to turn on the speed, really got their skates underneath them. All of Mayhem in that last jam was just amazing, but it was going to be a little bit too little and a little bit too late for Babe City. So Oklahoma takes this the win to advance in the tournament. So for Mayday Mayhem, I'm Professor D with Bulldog here, and we will be signing out on track 2